Miri, located in Sarawak on the northwest coast of Borneo, is known for its vibrant oil and gas industry, beautiful beaches, and growing urban population. The city's property market has experienced significant development over the past decade, with a range of housing options from affordable apartments to spacious landed properties. But the question remains, how much salary do you actually need to buy a house in Miri? First, let's consider the average price of homes in Miri. As of 2024, the median price for a terrace house in a typical residential area hovers between RM 300,000 and RM 500,000. Condominium units may cost slightly more, especially those with better amenities and locations closer to the city center. Affordable housing options, such as low-cost flats, are available for prices starting around RM 120,000. Buying a house typically involves securing a mortgage loan from a bank. Most Malaysian banks require a minimum 10% down payment, while the remaining 90% can be financed. This means for a RM 400,000 house, you'll need RM 40,000 upfront. Banks in Malaysia generally use a debt service ratio, DSR, to determine how much you can borrow. A common guideline is that your monthly commitments should not exceed 70% of your net income. Additionally, mortgage tenures commonly stretch to a maximum of 35 years, with prevailing interest rates hovering around 3.5% per annum. Assume you want to buy a house priced at RM 400,000 with a 10% down payment. You finance RM 360,000 over 35 years at 3.5% interest. The estimated monthly repayment would be about RM 1,445. To comfortably qualify for this loan, the bank would prefer your total monthly debt commitments, including the new mortgage, do not exceed 70% of your net salary. That means you should earn at least RM 2,065 net per month just to service this mortgage, but a safer estimate, considering living expenses and any other existing commitments, would be a net salary of RM 3,000, RM 4,000 per month. If you opt for a more affordable house at RM 200,000, down payment would be RM 20,000 and financing RM 180,000 over 35 years would mean monthly repayments of about RM 724. This brings the minimum net salary needed to around RM 1,034 per month, but again, a realistic buffer would be at least RM 2,000 net per month to manage other expenses and possible changes in interest rates. Other key considerations include 1. Upfront costs. Besides down payment, buyers need to budget for legal fees, stamp duty, valuation fees, and miscellaneous charges, which could total an extra 3 to 5% of property price. 2. Living costs. Miri's cost of living is moderate compared to bigger Malaysian cities, but groceries, utility bills, maintenance fees for condos, property insurance, and taxes should be factored in. 3. Existing debts. Banks will assess your car loan, education loan, credit card liabilities, and other obligations before approving your home loan application. In summary, to comfortably purchase and sustain ownership of a house in Miri, you should ideally have a net monthly salary of RM 3,000, RM 4,000 for mid-range homes, or at least RM 2,000 for entry-level homes, depending on your spending and debt profile. Careful budgeting, saving for upfront costs, and ensuring manageable monthly commitments are crucial steps before taking that big leap into home ownership in Miri.